Hi guys, it's Shay again from My Yabba's Wins. I am back to do the December 2021 Love Tarot Gumbo for the sign of Capricorn. I hope all has been well. I had a few of my subs request for me to do the Cap reading. And so it is Cap season, so I'm going to honor their requests. And so here you have it. So I'm going to be reading from oracle cards that I've created. Um, I'm not really going to waste your time on classic tarot because there are plenty of really good classic tarot readers out there. I am going to be interpreting the cards at times from an Afro-Cuban spiritualist perspective because I am a priest in the Afro-Cuban tradition, spiritual tradition. And so, yeah, so let's get started. You guys know that I hate shuffling, but it's a must. The cards have been pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle again on camera for you. So let's get started and see what Spirit has to say. I just wanted to say in the pre-shuffle, I did see in one of my card decks, the Four of Wands. I kept seeing it over and over again, even though I'm not going to be using that deck. In the pre-shuffle, I kept seeing the Four of Wands. All right. And it looks like the time frame is going to be in the next several months. That you should be seeing some kind of wish fulfillment as far as it relates to um, your love story. Okay. Okay, so the leading card in this reading is I love you, but I love someone else more. So this could be either you feeling this way about someone or someone feeling this way about you. And I wouldn't run with that information just yet um, because we'll see how the story develops. Yep. And the same card that was in the pre-shuffle came out several months. Okay. So something's going to go down in several months. Several months puts us in, so we're in December, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, it puts us like the end of spring into summer. So something is going to happen late spring, summertime. Usually the first card kind of sets the tone for the reading. But like I said, don't run with it just yet. Hold on just a second. Ooh. Okay. So 7 seems to be like the magic number that's really um operating with you. Okay. 7 is a really big number that you may want to like investigate as far as like numerology. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna finish with this deck. All right, so like I said, I'm in love with you, but I love someone else more. Um, so this could be you feeling this way about this person feeling that way about you. Just keep in mind, I'm referring to your love story. Okay, so your love story includes you. You're the star of the show, and then there's your special person that you're probably not in union with yet. And then there's karmics. These are people that you're dating, that you may even be married to, have kids with. You're with that person to learn a lesson or two or three or four. Once you learn those lessons, you leave, you move on, and you go into union with your special person. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, only because your special person, may not be evolved yet. They may be full of ego. They may not take responsibility for their actions. It could be that you don't go into union with them because of spell work, witchcraft, things of that nature. Yes, it does happen. All right. And so definitely you have to vibrate high. You got to meditate, you got to pray in order to realize this union that you are focusing on. Okay, so several months, I said several months, so several months puts us in the end of May, beginning of June. So something significant is going to happen. Not sure if it's going to be that wedding or you're going to come into union with someone who wants a special commitment with you. Okay. Um, but a love from the past returns. Okay, so this is almost like the equivalent of the Six of Cups if you're into traditional tarot. Um, yeah, so as to whether that lover is going to be good for you, we have yet to see that. So let's see. I'm a narcissist and an egomaniac. All right, here we go. Spirit is spilling the beans. So yeah, this person is full of themselves. It's all about me, me, me. What you can do for me, how you can serve me, that kind of attitude. Okay. So this could be one of the lovers from the past. And just keep in mind these energies could be flipped. Also, these energies could have taken place in the recent past. They could be happening now, or they could happen in the near future. I'm with you just for money and what you can do for me. So someone is using someone for material gain. Okay. Um, there's really no love there. There may be a bit of passion there, but like love, like romantic love, there's no love. Okay. Someone is there for, comfort, stability, and security. Beware of accidents. So, yeah, since this reading is for you, Capricorn, and also with cross watchers, beware of accidents, okay? That could be biking accident, car accident, you know, um, I just heard boating. Whoever's boating, be careful. Um, but just be very careful of where you go, what you do. Try not to do any like, stunts. Okay. Because spirit is saying that someone is at risk for injuring themselves. Money is like water through a basket. Yeah. So someone is spending up a lot of money, especially, with everything being electronic. Um, it's really hard to keep track of like, okay, what your balances are unless you actively go look for your balance. Okay. And so spirit is saying, money is going out the door really quickly. Crossroads, decision to be made. So someone has to make a decision. This is almost like the Two of Wands, all right? Also the two of I don't want to say the Two of Spades, the Two of Swords. All right, someone has to make a decision, okay? You could be at that point where you're almost there. You kind of know what you want to do, but it really can either go left or right. And so this is what spirit is saying. Secrets and lies, so there's a relationship filled with secrets and lies. There's in this love story, there's secrets and lies. There are things that are being hidden. And so it is up to you with your meditation, your prayers, yoga, whatever it is you're doing, to stay in tune with spirit, to raise your vibration, and to tap into your spiritual light. That is what's going to illuminate and expose what needs to be exposed. The spirit is saying, either the goals are for a happy family, someone wants a happy family. Um, Maybe there was once a happy family, but maybe it fell apart as a result of secrets and lies, right? Spirit is saying that someone is pregnant. Maybe this pregnancy can bring happiness to a particular couple. Now, who's pregnant? I don't know. Is it you? Did you get someone pregnant? Is it a side guy, a side girl, a mistress, a mister? Someone's going to be pregnant. So if they're not pregnant already, they could be getting pregnant in the next several months. Something could happen around that May, June timeline. As to whether they're going to keep the baby, that's up in the air. I don't really know. But someone is either pregnant now or going to be pregnant. Okay. Spirit said several weeks, right after the pregnancy card. So several weeks puts us um the end of January into February. So someone could be getting pregnant between now and Valentine's Day. Someone could be finding out they're pregnant. Um, Maybe someone could be giving birth in the next several weeks, but Spirit is saying several weeks is going to be important. I'm having an affair with someone. So someone is, I'm hearing like double dipping. Um, so maybe that's you. Maybe this is, someone in your love story. But Spirit is saying that someone is stepping out and having an affair. Exactly. And there's no trust between us. So someone may suspect that someone is having an affair, that someone's seeing someone on the side. All right. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Guys, this is the deck with the signs. And if you watch me, you know I do not call out signs unless it's on my head and I can't get rid of it, or the signs pop up in the cards that I've designed specifically and especially for you, because I know you guys like signs. So let's see what Spirit has to say. We have a description of someone in the love story. Wow. Okay. This is a double confirmation on a card that is a little concerning to me. Can you take a guess what it might be? Take a guess what card was double confirmed. Let's see how good your intuition is. This is too many cards. We'll take this and this. Oh, okay. You got a sign. You got some signs. All right, good. So I'm going to stop with that deck. All right. So in the pre-shuffle, I told you that I got the Four of Wands, which is like the ultimate happiness and fulfillment. Okay. Well, the single life is ending. Okay. So Spirit is saying that this is really about to go down. All right. This is like the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Okay. So get ready, guys. My beliefs prevent us from being together. So on another note, someone believes in something that is kind of throwing a wrench in the potential for a relationship. Okay. It could be that one person wants to be in a monogamous relationship where it's just one on one and no stepping out. It could be another person, wants an open relationship. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. Okay. That's a possibility. It could be that two people have two different, religious and spiritual belief systems. One person could be Muslim, the other person could be Christian. One person could be Christian, and the other person could practice an African spirituality. And, uh, things are not clicking. Okay. Different belief systems. Could be different cultures, um, maybe different races hooking up. with different beliefs regarding race and culture. Something is I'm hearing like deterring a situation. Okay, there's someone that has curly hair. Okay, so maybe this person that has curly hair, feels very strongly about certain beliefs in this love story. But someone is sneaking off to have sex and secret rendezvous with a lover. Yep. So, in the first deck that I shuffled, it talked about I'm having an affair, right? And there's no trust between us. And then this second deck is confirming that someone is stepping out on rendezvous. A rendezvous could be, someone on a lunch break and they go into a closet and they hit the skins. Okay. And it takes 3 to 5 minutes to do that. That's a rendezvous. It doesn't have to be this big choreographed, thing about people going out to eat and, having drinks and then going back to someone's place. Guys, someone is stepping out. There's a stalker. So someone is watching someone. Okay. I tend to think this is a little bigger than just the Page of Swords energy with classic tarot. Someone could be watching someone's Instagram, who's commenting, who's liking, tracking someone, maybe watching you at work, watching you as you go home, someone around in maybe an apartment complex, a housing complex. The spirit is saying you got to be very careful about who you let in your home. Okay. Be very careful. Okay. Keep in mind, this is a general love reading. Some of the information may apply to you, all of it may apply, or none of it may apply. Okay. Someone is short, relatively speaking. Okay. So if you're 5'6", the person that's short is going to be shorter than you. Okay. But Spirit is saying your wish comes true. That's almost like the star card. Okay. So something is going to happen. Maybe it's this, you know, um, finding someone that's significant for you. Okay. Now, Spirit is saying that there is spell work, candle magic, black magic being used to interfere with a relationship. Okay. So there is uh there's some dark energy that's in the undercurrent of this reading. Okay. I was concerned with the accident piece. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but Spirit is saying that someone is doing some kind of manifestation, some kind of manipulation of spiritual energies to see someone's downfall. This is what Spirit is saying, to see someone's downfall. They want to see someone suffer. Okay. And maybe that someone has a vendetta against someone. Maybe someone is very bitter and remorseful, okay? And maybe that's why I mean, Spirit is saying spewing epithets, okay? I this is simply what Spirit is saying. This is what I'm hearing, okay? Um, Danger from a car accident. This is what I was talking about, guys. That's a double confirmation. You had beware of accident in the first deck, and now it's saying danger from a car accident. So if you haven't already had a car accident, Spirit is saying that there's a potential for an accident. You should definitely not only smoke out your house with, frankincense and myrrh, sage, copal, but also smoke out your car as well, okay? And especially do stuff around the tires. Maybe put a little Florida water, sprinkle Florida water, say some prayers, and ask God, to bless your safe passage, um, safety, well-being, and that kind of thing. All right. I'm jealous that you're getting a lot of attention. Someone's jealous, and I just heard Spirit was saying something about a peeping Tom. You got to be careful. Watch, around your windows. Make sure that, especially at night, like you're pulling down the blinds and closing the curtains. Spirit's saying something about a peeping Tom. Okay. Be careful at night. And no sooner I say that, be careful at night. You got to watch yourself. I don't know, maybe someone is doing this spiritual manipulation of energies at night. They may, be lighting candles, doing prayers, um, and trying to manifest things that way. Okay. Um, the lover from the past is returning. This is another double confirmation. So the past is coming up. Now, I'm not saying that for you to get excited. I do watch other people's readings, and some people like happy endings. Okay. Who doesn't want a happy ending? I'm saying I would definitely be um, extra cautious in dealing with this person from the past, okay? Because we don't know where this person is coming from. We don't know if this person has a crazy ex that's following behind them and is going to get you caught up in some drama. We don't know if this ex or this lover from the past, has an STD, a gift that keeps on giving that you can't get rid of, okay? Or on another note, this person from the past could be the one. I'm not I'm not married to that idea. And I don't want you to get married to that idea. Let's see how things play out. All right. Now, right after the lover from the past card comes out, it's talking about a Sag, Leo, or Aries fire sign. Okay. So there's somewhere, there is, I just heard Leo. Okay. But there is a fire energy around this reading. Now, if there's no fire person around you, it could be that there's fire in your chart that's prominent in your either your moon, your Venus, or your rising. Okay. And finally, mantras for love. Okay. So what Spirit is saying is, in order to, you know, really stick in the gear that you're in, and stay on the path that you're on for, like, pure unadulterated love and romance and passion, desire and intimacy and all that. Spirit is saying to kind of like solidify that, get in your zone with mantras for love. Okay. The main mantra for love that I absolutely love is Aham Prema. Okay. That is divine love. Okay. By saying that mantra, it helps you to really tap into your heart chakra and pull out all of that love. Okay. And to have it exude from you. Okay. And then also to call into the universe that love energy. Okay. As a magnet, like a magnet. All right. Magnet for love. And so, you can take your mala beads. And you guys know I'm a big proponent of getting mala beads as opposed to putting the timer set for 10 minutes and saying your mantras. Okay. Mala beads, it's 108 beads. They can range anywhere from 10 to 200, $300. These tend to be on the higher end because this is real lapis lazuli. Okay. So you hold the mala beads on your middle fingers, okay? And you're going to get the bead that's closest to the tassel and start there, okay? And you'll say it, aham prima, aham prima, aham prima, aham prima. You're going to push through each one of the beads until you go all the way around to the other side, and that'll be 108, okay? 108 is the magic number for manifesting, the beginning of manifestation. Okay. And if you do not have the mala beads just yet, you can set your timer for about 8 to 10 minutes, um, and do a Ham Prima. Okay. That's a beautiful love mantra. Um, uh, there's some Lakshmi mantras for love. Om Gam Shrim Mahalakshmiye Namaha. Uh, Anyway, go look up under my pop-up love mantras. I have mantras to find a spiritual husband or wife, mantras for love, mantras for romantic love, mantra for the ultimate union or the ultimate lovers. I'm sorry, mantras for marriage. Those things, and so they help you to really get into that space. But Spirit wants you to start cultivating that. Okay, so let's take the next step. That's too many cards. Too many cards. We'll keep this one. Oh, okay. So we're gonna leave it at that. Okay. So Spirit is saying that someone is working hard on getting themselves back to you. Okay. And so someone is really trying to do some self reflection, some work. They could be working out in the gym, doing a makeover, getting their shit together, trying to be better for you. I'm hearing like a better presentation. Okay. Sudden shocking news comes to you fast. Okay. So get ready. You know, Spirit is saying something about the arrows of love. All right. So you could be hit with, love at first sight or connecting with someone that you really vibe with. But Spirit is saying, aside from that, there's going to be shocking news that comes in. All right. I'm deeply in love with you, but I don't know how to show it. So, yeah, someone is going to fall for someone hard and fast. All right. And they're not going to quite know what to do with those feelings. Spirit is saying that there's a secret love child. So maybe a secret love child could have been created out of this union, out of maybe the rendezvous, or maybe out of an affair that was being had between two people. Okay, and again, this is the second card that talks about a child. Okay, or pregnancy. Um, Yeah, so this child could be hidden. You may or may not know about this child. Did the child come into the world yet? I don't know. Is the person going to carry the baby full term? I don't know. Is the person going to have a miscarriage? Not sure. Okay. It could also be secret love child means that someone had the child, but they could have conceived that child with someone else, but they placed the paternity on someone that they're currently with. Okay. So that's a possibility. Drugs and alcohol affect their judgment. So someone is doing something. They could be snorting cocaine, they could be, smoking weed, popping pills, drinking alcohol, something they're doing to something to I'm hearing like pacify themselves and maybe even numb themselves. Okay. The Spirit is saying spending time in nature is going to be important for you to heal yourself. So definitely do a walk in the park, a walk on the beach, a walk by the river. Take a walk, take a hike, connect with nature. Okay, feel the grass, the trees, smell the fresh air. Get out and get some fresh air. I am furious that you moved on without me. Yes, someone is upset. Someone's pissed off. Okay. There may have been a ghosting, a sudden breakup. But spirit is saying that someone's pissed off. Maybe this is this person that did the spell work because they felt slighted. Okay. A secret admirer. I want to be more than just friends. Okay. So there's a couple of things here. Okay, maybe, someone had a crush on you, or you had a crush on someone. Someone got upset because someone moved on with someone else, okay? And so someone might be a little salty about that, right? The other thing is this could be that whole stalker kind of vibe, that someone is kind of secretly, desiring you, or you could be secretly desiring someone. But there's a serial cheater, okay? Yeah. So maybe this person who's a secret admirer is a serial cheater. Maybe this person kind of gets caught up and romanticizes, people very easily, that likes the thrill of the chase, that likes the curiosity of new people and new love interests, okay, and could get caught up in that, okay. But as a result, once they conquer the person, right, they get bored. Like the whole allure and the luster and the shine is gone and they're on to the next. Spirit is saying someone is a serial cheater. Okay. Spirit is also saying that someone's going to cross into the ancestor realm. Okay. You were given a couple of time frames. Several weeks could bring us into um, late January into early February. That's a possibility. Or someone could cross over uh excuse me, like in May or June. Okay. I'm in love with two people. That was abundantly clear. Okay. That was the card that opened up the reading, that there is a choice that someone has to make in between two people. Okay. Someone is at a crossroads. Both people may have qualities that are desirable, but someone is at a crossroads trying to figure out, okay, who do I really want to be with? Spell work has been done to interfere with the relationship. Again, this is a double confirmation. Spells, spells, spells. Okay. It's something to do with the computer, like someone is looking up spells, conjuring. They could be going, Googling stuff, going on YouTube, consulting with people online, buying candles, doing candle work, and all of that stuff. Okay. And you'd be surprised. You may think, oh, that person would never do that. Let me tell you, that is not the case. Okay. And don't think it's just women doing it, men do it too. They are both equally culpable in participating in spell work. Okay. Bribery and extortion. Okay. Someone could be threatening to tell someone secrets, put someone on blast, expose someone, their videos, pictures, that kind of thing, sexually suggestive, photos and stuff like that. Um, and so there's some kind of bribery component to this. All right. But new love brings hot, steamy passion. So new love is coming in. Rest assured, new love is coming in. So let's see the Sibylla deck. Spirit just said, there's a card about money here, but Spirit's talking about money in a drawer. I don't know if someone likes to hide money in a drawer, that there's going to be money in a drawer somewhere, okay? Ooh, Okay, that's way too many cards. We got one card. Oh, two. All right, so we're gonna. All right, so money, money to the bank. All right, so someone may. This card was to the side, and so this card is talking about, you know, I'm hearing like money to the bank. There could be money that you get from an inheritance. Okay, there's money that could be hidden somewhere in a house, in a closet, a cabinet, a drawer. Okay, there's going to be a lot of money. It may not initially be easy to find or gain access to, but Spirit is saying that there is money around. Aside from that card, Spirit is also saying that someone may have their house too dark and they need to let light in. They need to let the sunlight in, okay, during the day. And I'm hearing like stacks and racks. This is what I heard. Okay. Spirit is saying that there's a foe, okay? There's someone that can't be trusted, okay? Enemigo, enemiga, okay? So you, and my head is tingling, you got to be looking at people in your friend circle. There's someone around you that cannot be trusted, okay? I don't know if they look at you sideways, you look at them sideways, or like some things that have been done are questionable, okay? Spirit is saying that there is a surprise again. It could be the shocking news, okay? It could be news of a pregnancy, or it could be news of someone crossing over. And someone is stressed out. They're in deep thought, okay? They're stressed out. They don't know what to do, okay? And this stress is causing severe anxiety. Okay, this card says hope. That ain't no hope. Okay, I don't know who designed this card, but this card does not represent hope. It looks like despair. So something is up. All right. Again with money. Okay, this gift, but this gift card came upside down. So, what I'm hearing is again, it's a gift that keeps on giving. And oftentimes I use that term to refer to STDs, sexually transmitted disease. So someone's got to be very careful with that. Someone also has to be careful of, taking gifts and money, because people will give you these things, but they'll expect something in return, like one hand washing the other. Whether you want to do that or not, they will kind of hold you to it because they've given you something. And I keep seeing like this black spirit on the table. So, guys, there is a dark energy that's around. Okay, it is floating around. I don't know if it's causing you problems sleeping, you know, with sleep paralysis. There's a dark spirit. Okay, definitely you got to say prayers. I would say the 91st Psalm, especially you could say the 23rd Psalm. 91st Psalm is a big one. Okay. Say a prayer to Saint Michael. Smoke out your house with frankincense and myrrh. Don't even use the sage. Frankincense and myrrh and or copal. I'm also hearing Three Kings incense. And I'm not talking about the smoke sticks. I'm talking about the resin that you buy that you burn on the Instalight charcoals, okay? Yeah, there's a dark spirit. So you guys should not be, sleeping in the dark. You should have night lights on around the house. Do not sleep in the dark because there's a dark spirit that's around. I don't know if you can see it. This thing is sticking out. Okay. It's not a good look at all. At all. Also, Spirit just showed me something about secondhand clothing and thrifting. You know, look, I used to love to go to Beacon's Closet, Buffalo Exchange. This is all in, New York City, thrifting, and find, vintage Gucci, Louis, all kinds of stuff. But Spirit is saying that there could be an energy attached to something that you get. It could be a piece of jewelry, it could be something, okay, that will not be good for you. So, Spirit is saying hold off on thrifting and evaluate if you wear thrift clothes, evaluate how you feel that day when you wear them, okay? You got the pleasure seekers, but this card came upside down, okay? People like to have a good time, but this good time can turn into something else that is, you know, that's not a good look, okay? So Spirit is saying that, people got to be careful going out, hanging out late because something can change, something could flip, okay? Especially with this spell work being put out by someone who doesn't have anything better to do with their time. All right, Spirit is saying you got to be careful. Let's explore it a little more. Wow. Okay. Hmm. All right, guys. This deck, yeah, this deck doesn't want to, Spirit doesn't want to speak through this deck. But the card that did jump out, and ironically, the only card, again, child. Guys, like this is the third card having to do with a baby, a child. Maybe it has something to do with a female child. Maybe someone is going to have a girl or just had a baby girl. It's something with this child, okay? Something going on with the child. Someone could be pregnant, someone could be expecting, okay? Let me pull from this deck real quick. All right. Okay. Whew. Okay, so you have the Seder, which is revelry and indulgence. Okay. So Spirit is saying, someone has to be careful with overdoing it, overindulging in drugs, alcohol, food, and sex. Okay. It can also talk about greediness. Also, when I see this card, Spirit is saying something about a thirst. It may be a thirst for alcohol, a thirst for blood, you know, when I see this card, I see like a the dark spirit, okay? So, guys, you definitely have to be spiritually cleaning, doing your spiritual baths. Do a um I'm hearing espanto muerto. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. To get try and get the dried herbs, but they sell the plants on Amazon, okay? Um, also take a white bath. The white bath can go over your head, but the espanto muerto, that goes from your neck down, okay? Um, the minstrel. Let your intentions be known. So spirit is saying, like, set your intentions, do your manifestation work, your affirmations, okay? It's going to be very important. Also, music is going to be very important to you. If you're not in the music business, listening to music is going to be important for you, okay? And remember, music is going to affect your mood. So do not listen to music that's going to make you want to slit your wrists, okay? And get you depressed. Don't do that, okay? But music is going to be very important for you. You did get the hourglass. Time is of the essence, okay? But this card came flipped, so this is letting me know that um, time is running out. Okay, time is running out. So get what you got to get in order, do what you got to do, and no more procrastination. Okay, you did get the spider card. Be meticulous and patient. All right, so you got to be careful that you don't get stuck in any traps. You don't get stuck in gossip traps, pregnancy traps, traps and paperwork. Okay, there's a snake, there's a serpent, a sly and subtle approach is needed, okay? So, you got to watch because, like Spirit said, there is someone that is lurking around you that cannot be trusted, okay? And you have the moon. You will be guided through darkness, okay? Which is great. Also, the moon indicates that there's things that are hidden, but sometimes it can also mean that things will be illuminated as well. Things that are hidden will be exposed and illuminated, okay? So I'm going to take from my 95 South deck. And this deck is like dedicated to like 80s music, culture, Southern sayings. I'm almost there. Mm, okay. All right. So, Spirit is saying you'll catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Okay. So, someone may have a bit of a nasty mouth, a sharp tongue. Okay. And Spirit is saying that someone has to curve it. Okay. Because it can create issues with you, it can create enemies, it can create problems and roadblocks. So, Spirit is saying you need to sweeten it up a little bit. Why don't you try putting a little honey on your tongue before you do dealings with people, especially if you know that you could be a little ratchet? Maybe it's not you, it's someone in your love story, but someone's got a wicked tongue. okay, that can get them in trouble. Spirit saying that you give love a bad name. This was a song by Bon Jovi, all right? And so someone in this love story ain't doing the right thing. It could be that they're a serial cheater, that they don't take into consideration other people's, feelings, okay, and it's not conducive to um real love, true love, okay. Right here waiting for you, Richard Marx. This was another song. Whatever you do, I'll be right here waiting for you. I hear the laughter and taste the tears. So, someone is reminiscing, okay? They're reminiscing about the good times, they're reminiscing about the bad times, okay? And, someone is still waiting, someone is still stuck on someone, okay? Um, and, those feelings are natural if you were really feeling someone. I'm not saying that person was good for you. I'm not saying that person was bad for you. But Spirit is saying that someone is open. That if this ex came back, that person would be open to receiving them. Okay. This is the Devil's Advocate. Okay. This was the movie with I think Al Pacino and Charlize Theron and Keanu Reeves. It is an amazing movie. Okay. And basically, the devil's advocate is someone who can easily play both sides. Okay, they may not take a side, but they can play both sides. Almost like, they're the ultimate strategist. All right, um, but you got to be careful because you can get caught in a trap. Okay, that's one meaning to it. The other meaning is that dark energy. You got to get that thing out of your house. Okay, do a spiritual cleansing on your person, on your body, but also you got to work on getting whatever it is out of your house. All right. Like I said, this is not going to apply to everybody. You know who you are. If you're having bad dreams, you're getting chills, you're seeing, shadows, dark shadows, sleep paralysis, accidents, injuries, sickness, all kinds of stuff. You need to do some work, okay? And that 91st Psalm and 23rd Psalm, yeah, that's important. Also, St. Michael's Prayer. American Gigolo. Okay, so that was a movie that was with Richard Gere, and back in like the 80s. And so he was a hustler. He was a male prostitute. So there is someone who is pimping or exploiting someone, using them for their money or their status, their material wealth. Okay, someone could be using sex to get their way. And blood is thicker than water. Okay, so Spirit is saying that and I'm hearing keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, okay? And that could go for family and or friends, all right? Also, Spirit is saying, you should be drinking more water if you aren't already, because someone's blood could be too thick, if that is possible, all right? So Spirit is saying that, to drink more water, to take care of your blood, watch your blood sugar, watch your salt, your blood pressure, and things of that nature. Okay. Count your blessings and not your problems. So Spirit is saying, like, try not to complain. Instead of uttering a complaint about, oh, I wish I had this, and, why is it got to be this way? And I don't like this. Say the things that you're blessed about, you're thankful for. Oh, thank you for this car. Thank you for this home that I live in. It may not be the best home, but thank you. I have a roof over my head. Things like that. Okay. Spirit is saying what you do in the dark will come to light. So Spirit is saying people who are doing their dirt, doing it under the table, playing dirty and all that, that shit's going to get blown up. Okay? It's going to get blown up out of the water. This is also referring to that whole darkness piece with that dark energy and that dark spirit. Okay? This dark spirit has been exposed. Okay? It has been exposed in this reading. Okay? I don't think it's too happy that it has been seen, but the light has shined in on it, or shone on it. Okay, and Spirit now is wanting you to handle your business. All right. A penny saved is a penny earned. So Spirit is talking about you got to save your money up because there's something about this money, flowing, moving out quickly. Okay. More than you're replenishing it. All right. So this is my people deck that gives descriptions of who's involved. Wow. OMG. Yo, you can't make this up. This deck is like over 100 cards. This is, and my head is tingling right now. This is a triple confirmation. Guess what card it is? Guess. Let's see if your intuition, your spiritual eye is on point. Guess. Yeah. Yeah. My head is tingling. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Remember I mentioned the gift that keeps on giving? Can't make this up. Can't make this up. And you see me shuffling on camera. Okay, there's a description of someone. I guess this is it. Oh, here. Okay, we have a description. A little more details. Okay, that's it. Okay, guys. Did you guess what card it is? Accident, injury. Again. Please be very careful. Don't be talking on no cell phone while you're driving, riding a bike. Keep your eyes open. Don't be jumping off cliffs and rock climbing and all kinds of crazy shit this time, okay? The Spirit is saying there's an accident or an injury waiting to happen. If you have already gotten in an accident or injury, please put it in the comments, okay? Look, keep your eyes open. You got to do those spiritual baths and you got to be praying, doing the mantras for protection. Two of the mantras that are very easy to say or is the Durga mantra, which it goes like this: Om Doom Durgaye Namaha. Om Doom Durgaye Namaha. Om Doom Durgaye Namaha. Okay, you say that 108 times. There's also Om Ayudaye Namaha. Om Ayudaye Namaha. Om Ayudaye Namaha. You got to say that 100 times. You should say it when you wake up in the morning before you put your feet out the bed. Okay? Say it at night, morning and night. Right after that card is friend. So I don't know if it's a friend that's throwing some shit spiritually, manipulating spiritual energies, or if it could be a friend that's going to get in an accident or get an injury, or a friend that's going to cause an accident. Spirit, it wants you to keep your eyes open, okay? Right after that, for after the friend card, caution, attacker nearby. So my head is tingling. You got to watch your back. You got to watch your front, your back, your sides. This could be this stalker energy. The spirit is saying you got to watch your back. Watch getting out the car at night. Keep your eyes open. Uh, watch around doorways and windows. After that card is sexually transmitted disease, and this is what I was talking about earlier about the gift that keeps on giving. The card never showed up, but I was feeling that, and then this was just confirmed. Okay, so please be careful. Somewhere in the love story, in one of the sexual networks between you and someone, or between someone and a side guy, side girl, something is floating around. Chlamydia, gonorrhea, HPV, HIV, syphilis, if it's on the rise, I don't know. Trichomonas, what's the other one? Hepatitis. Guys, you just got to be careful, okay? And none of those are death sentences. You just got to manage them, okay? Now, someone is tall. Right after that STD card, I got the tall card. So that's tall, relatively speaking, to you, okay? And then I got sister. And I got someone with red hair. So there's someone with red hair or red highlights, red tones that figures prominently here. All right. And then I got side guy card. So maybe it's someone's side person that they're dealing with that could have the STD, or someone could catch an STD from someone. All right. Dealing with someone on the side, but after the side guy, I got Caribbean or West Indian. So it could be someone that has a, Caribbean influence, or, comes from a West Indian background. Could be Jamaican, Trinidadian, Haitian, um, something like that. Okay. So Spirit is saying to keep your eyes open. All right. Guys, if you like what I'm doing, please like the video, definitely share, and certainly subscribe. You are so welcome into our Yaba's Win family. If you'd like a private reading, you can email me at ayabaswind, WYND 999 at gmail.com. Stay tuned for your reading of the year for January 2022 coming up soon. All right, ciao.